And that right there is the structure. Oh, there he is. Fish on, guys. Whew. Oh yeah. Here we go. Fishaholic fam, well, welcome back, or welcome to the channel. My name is Rich, and I am back here in South Florida, back home I should say. I think some of you thought that I moved back to Montauk, but no, I just went up there to spend the season, and I'm gonna be back down here full time after Halloween. I flew in yesterday really early in the morning, and we are blessed with 2 beautiful days today on the ocean and tomorrow. So we are out here in the kayak after a pretty graceful surf launch. And the ultimate goal for this outing is to try and catch some permit in the kayak. Last night I caught like a dozen live crabs with my little scoop net, and I also caught like a half a dozen or a dozen live shrimp. So we've got some primo bait, check 1. Got beautiful sea conditions, check 2, and a beautiful day ahead of us, and we're back in the kayak. And man, I've missed fishing in the kayak. I know some of you guys have been asking for kayak content, but I haven't been able to do that because I left the kayak here in Florida, and then I only brought my boat up to Montauk, and I miss being in this little plastic boat. It's just a very simplistic type of fishing, and that's why I love it. You can only bring a couple rods, a few lures, a few baits, and you kind of gotta make do with the scenario that you're dealt in a day. You can't travel far distances. You gotta just catch what's there. Anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling. Thank you all so much for watching. Fingers crossed. Let's see if we can catch some fish. This Yeti is coming in handy. It's actually a cooler, but it's also like a very handy dry bag to put the fish finder in while we're surf launching. And on the way back in, I think we'll take the reels off the rods and put the rods in the kayak, just in case we roll. We won't snap the rods or lose the rods, and then we'll put the reels in that same bag. And other way. Yeah, this fish finder is gonna be a game changer out here to get us on the right structure and holes that the permit like to hang on. I fished this spot many times in the boat, so I do have like a bearing of where we're going. Let's see if we got some power. Oh yeah. There we go. I'm guessing the water temp is going to be like bath water, like probably 79, 80 degrees, maybe even warmer. It's mid-August, so that's what happens. This is the setup that I brought out for snook. 7-foot dark matter Fishaholic, heavy action spinning rod paired with this 6,000 Daiwa Certate, 30-pound braid, 60 or 80-pound leader. And this setup here, I brought out for permit a little bottom sweeper jig, long 30-pound fluoro leader. This is my Nomad Design spinning rod paired up with this 8,000 twin power, and I believe also 30 or 40-pound Nomad Design Pandera X8 braid. So nice setup for permit. Let's go to dual screen here. There we go. Oh my God, guys. The water temp is 88.2 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's have our net at the ready. I also have a leash for that because that's a brand new net. I just got it and I do not want to lose it. It's smart to have leashes for everything out here, especially on the ocean. Perfect. All right. That is the perfect bait right there. And how I like to hook them with a bottom sweeper jig is just right there. And that right there is the structure. We're gonna drop the crabs around. And I just kind of want to let them float down naturally. And if we're lucky, we'll come tight and hear the beautiful sound of a twin powers drag. Oh, there he is. Fish on, guys. Whew. Oh yeah, that didn't take long. There's the leader. Leader's coming up in a second. Or not. Definitely not. Wow. What was cool about this bite is I got it like 30, 40 yards away from the main structure. That's a good fish, dude. Oh, we got color. Oh, it's a nice one. Got her. Heck yeah. Let's get her out of the water. Oh, yeah. Oh, literally 5 minutes of fishing, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Well, there we go, guys. Here's a closer look at that beautiful permit. Heck yeah. Whew. The best way to fish these crabs, guys, I swear, is just with these little bottom sweepers. Let's get her back. There she goes. Nice release. No, no, no. Whoo, almost lost that one. Huh. I snagged something, guys. Something weird. God, look at that. It's already going downhill. Catch number 2. Dude, is this like a pile of mono or what is this thing? Look at this stick bait in there, guys. We should keep this. We're gonna catch a fish on the shell covered glide bait. That's crazy. So I'm connecting my long leader here, as you can see, guys, with an FG knot with about like 25 wraps. And if I didn't mention it, I'm using about a 30-foot leader. The longer the leader, the better. The water's clear. Permit have really big eyes and they can be extremely line shy. I would say if you plan on fishing Florida, learning the FG knot is gonna hands down make you become a much better angler and have a lot more success on the water, because you're able to fish with these longer leaders. And that was something that I learned when I moved down here. Like fishing up in the Northeast, when you're going for bluefish, striped bass, all the different bottom fish, fluke, sea bass, porgies, and even offshore, the fish aren't as line shy as the fish are down here, probably because the fish down here get hit around the clock 365 days a year. And now that I went back up there this season, I applied a lot of my longer leader techniques up there, and I've had a phenomenal season, catching even more fish than I did in the past, just because of the different techniques that I've learned fishing all over. And that's the cool thing about kind of exploring around and fishing new areas, new waters, is you're always going to learn a new technique, or a different way to present your presentation to get more bites. Oh, getting hit. Got him. Woo, there he is. That's a good one. He's going right for the structure though. Come on up. Come on up. Oh, the sound of that twin powered drag is just awesome. Is there really a better sound, man? Come on. Come on. That was a much different bite. That was more like a nibble, like a sheep's head or a tautog kind of bite, versus the first one was just a hard thump and he just took off with it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna stick this one, actually. I thought he was gonna pop off. Jesus, the power in these fish, man. Got her. That explains the lighter nibbling bites. It's a much smaller permit. Still an awesome fish. Whew, beautiful. There he goes. All right, let's get back down there. 2 for 2. This little snack of a crab shouldn't last long. You know, now that the sun is out and been pretty strong, it's time to put these puppies away. I did bring my shoes. There we go. Oh, there he is. Oh, swing and a miss. Let's check our jig, and yep, just a shell left. That could have been. Oh, I'm getting hit. Oh. Something's trying. Something's trying. Jeez, guys, I lost my crab again. I have a much bigger crab in here. Let's try a bigger one. We'll get a bigger permit, and the smaller fish might not be able to strip this guy off the hook. Jeez, guys, I lost my crab again. I have a much bigger crab in here. Let's try a bigger one. We'll get a bigger permit, and the smaller fish might not be able to strip this guy off the hook. Oh, look at that, guys. Just marked some really nice fish tight to the bottom. Those kind of looked like permit marks. And here's some more. It could be snapper too, or snook. Oh, I just got thumped. Oh, he's got it. I'm gonna let him eat it. There he is. Got him. Good fish right there. Very good fish. I don't know if that's a permit though. It's acting like it could be a snook that ate the crab. Whew. He's dogging me. He's trying to get me on the structure. Oh, it definitely paid off switching to a bigger crab. Oh, there's the leader. Look at that, guys. Oh, nice snook on the crab. I called that one. Look at that stud right there. Perfect hook set. That's why I was able to put the heat on her. Heck yeah. Whoo! I love it when they swim off like that. Let's pull on this 30-pound. Oh, look at that. One more second fighting that fish, and potentially she could have frayed right through it and got away. Sometimes luck is on your side. We got lucky it didn't go in the structure too. If she was bigger, she probably would have got us in there. So how I'm attaching my jig is just with a simple improved clinch knot, guys. Nice and simple. And when I trim this tag end, I trim it enough so that I can then grab my little lighter and I light the end of that so it's nice and flush. Just like that. All right, here we go again, guys. And here's an even bigger crab. And after this one, I have an even bigger crab in the tank. Oh. I got something decent here, guys. I wasn't recording, and kind of a surprise bite. Whoa, now he's ripping. That might be another snook, guys. Oh, he was right there. Oh my God. Look at that. Get in the net. Oh, there was a shark right underneath them too. Oh my God. Stud. Look at them all. Right there on the screen. Epic stuff, guys. Epic stuff. It's funny, it's a little after 11 now, and the permit kind of shut off eating, but the snook, they're still chewing. What a healthy fish. See ya. All right, let's retie real quick. And I've got, I think, one crab left alive in our bait bucket. And he is the smallest one that we've probably put on the hook today. Maybe we can get one more permit on this guy, or maybe we'll get a nice mutton snapper to eat him. Oh, there he is. Got him. No, that one cut me off. I can't believe the barracudas are eating the crabs. I did find one last crab in the bucket that's dead. We'll give it a minute down there near the bottom. A permit that's hungry. We'll probably still eat a dead crab. Come on, one more fish on the crab. Come on, it's gotta happen. Oh, there he is. Got him. Whew, that's a good fish. Not sure what this is, guys, but it's something really nice. On that dead crab. Whoa. This might be one more permit. Oh God, shark's chasing him. They got him. Holy shit. Holy crap. Jesus. What? Okay. Holy crap, let's get out of here. Jesus, well, that got the heart racing. I can't believe that we just got swarmed like that, being that we really didn't have any sharking incidents at all yet today, not with the 2 permit or the 2 snook. I think possibly on that last snook, a shark followed it up, but I wasn't really 100% sure. I said shark, but it possibly could have been just another snook or 2 that followed mine up, which they tend to do sometimes, especially this time of the year in summer when the snook are spawning. And I still can't believe we just got swarmed like that. And it got really sketchy for a moment there. Like, they were getting really close, they were super fired up, and they looked like spinner sharks, and they can jump. So if they wanted to fly out of the water and land on the kayak, hit me in the head, or just do anything, you know, bump into the kayak, it wouldn't be too good. So we're gonna move 100 yards away. We'll drop some little shrimp now to see if maybe we can get some snapper, and then maybe jig some small soft plastics like this Nomad Design squid Trex right here, and maybe we can get some bigger snapper with that. Whew, let's get back to it and hopefully not have another swarming shark incident like we just did. All right, so now I have this round ball head jig head on. It looks like we have possibly like 6 to 8 shrimp, so not that many, but enough to probably get something. There he is. Got something there. I had to really finesse him. Hey, we got a little mutton. There we go. Good to see they're here like this size, which is probably like 14, 13, 12 inches. There's got to be some down there that are like 18 or 20 inches. All right, the shrimp was short-lived. Let's try the Nomad Design squid tricks here. I think if there's any nice mutton snapper here, or nicer mutton snapper here, they'll be all over this. Oh, just got hit and instantly cut off. Dang. Next, we're gonna try this new squid lure from Nomad Design, and it's right here in my hand. I can't show it to you guys. I'm gonna fish with it and we'll see if we catch something on it, but I have to keep it a secret for now until the product is ready. This squid lure I just rigged up on a 3/8 ounce round ball jig head, and I attached it with a loop knot. Whoa! Whew! Wow! Jesus! Something nice. Hammered this squid. Wow. What did I find here? It might be a cuda, but it's acting kind of weird. Very feisty. All right, this doesn't really feel too safe. I've got a juicy bonita circling under the kayak, possibly where some sharks are lurking. Oh, come on, a little bit more. Oh. Got her. Wow, that's a stud bonita. All right, well that was sweet. We got smoked on that new Nomad squid lure, coming soon. And I did like 2 drops with it, and then we caught that extremely shallow bonita or false albie, and I didn't even see any signs of him. He was just there. There was a lot of bait around the rocks, and he must have just came in, and I put that lure right in front of him and he smoked it. And I would love to stay out here, but we're out of water, we're out of food, and it's a little after 1:30, and the wind is already starting to kick up, and at around like 2, the wind is gonna kick up to like 20 knots or something like that. So I'd rather get in before that happens and before the surf gets rough or rougher. And, oh, it's a nice boat, nice Everglades. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button down below, and like always, folks, live to fish, fish to live.